Hello there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we are about to step into the month of June, which is full of new experiences, beautiful opportunities, blessings, and miracles. I'm so excited about this month. It is one of my favorite months. I was actually born in the month of June, so this is why I love this month. I just love the energy of June. Now, there's a clearing of energy as well that is allowing for these new energies and experiences to come into our lives. These energies that no longer belong to us, that feel heavy, they create worry, stress, anxiety, feelings that we don't like to experience. They're energies that keep us stuck. These could be beliefs, these could be stories, words that people have spoken, things that we carry as burdens or weight. This is all going to be over. It is dissolving this month of June. Spirit actually needs your active participation in opening up and receiving these new energies by releasing the old. Okay, so I wanted to see what it is that Spirit wanted to share with you around this energy. So we're going to pull some cards and get right into it. All right, Aquarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you as you enter this month of June. So we're going to start with a surrender card. What is it that you can surrender as you step into June and create room for new experiences, for blessings and miracles? So surrender the habit of people pleasing. Aquarius, surrender the habit of people pleasing. So some of you might resonate with the image of this card today. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So I'm going to read that one more time. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. I don't know if you tend to do this, Aquarius, but it's definitely coming up here. So this is a big weight that we carry sometimes, and some of us might not even know that we're carrying this kind of weight until, it's reflected back to us in some way. So I feel that this month of June is definitely going to be like a mirror. It's going to reflect back to you what you need to release and let go of. You're going to become aware of these things, right? And this is only in order to create room for new experiences, for opportunities, for the things that you desire to experience. So we have the Four of Cups. This is an energy that feels a bit slow. It feels almost stagnant. This is what I'm getting here with this card. There's something that you're desiring to experience, and maybe it feels like it's really far away for you, Aquarius. And perhaps you are someone that gives a lot of yourself to others, but not to yourself. And I feel this cup here is your cup. Spirit is calling you to allow your cup to overflow before you give that water out to others. So this is all about you reconnecting back with yourself, okay? So the Four of Cups, it's also an energy of re-energization within you, if that's a word. So Queen of Wands, this is very grounded and rooted. It's divine feminine energy. Spirit is calling you to be open and receptive and allow your intuition to guide you here. I feel there's almost like a disconnect from your intuition here. It may feel like either you're doubting yourself or you're not trusting yourself to take action on something. But this might be because of connections to other people. So we'll take a look at this card a little bit more in detail. That is the Queen of Wands, and we have the High Priestess. Okay. Spirit is really calling you to connect with your intuition, with yourself. Maybe you're giving too much of yourself away or looking for outside opinions or advice and not connecting with yourself to live the life experience you desire to have. So they're really calling you back to yourself right now. And there's something that Spirit is trying to communicate with you as well. So you're going to see signs and things happening around you that might not make sense, but they feel right to you, and maybe you're doubting it or not believing it, or it just feels like maybe other people won't believe it. Don't worry about other people. Okay, what feels right for you? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, is when you share with me how these messages, how these cards energies come into your life. So yeah, the High Priestess is throwing me off because I'm seeing duality here. I'm seeing a mirror reflection, but this mirror reflection is doing something completely different than what is being reflected to it. So I don't know what that means for you. Okay, so this is really interesting. And this is also a major arcana card, so this energy is definitely going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Before I begin, I wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. They're definitely wanting you to connect back with yourself here. So some of you might be floating around in this earthly realm, in this material reality, and going through the motions there, and not feeling spiritually connected. And for others, I feel there's something that is being revealed to you through something that you have been feeling, something that you have been sensing, but you can't really put it into form or into words yet. So a lot of different ways that these cards energies are coming in for you. And this has to do with energies that finally are releasing themselves for you, or finally being brought to your attention. So you're becoming aware of them so you can release them and let them go. And I feel this month of June, you're going to see that a lot of things are finally going to start to dissolve and disappear in your life. And some of you are going to be making the choices to actually do that. And the only thing is, I'm getting someone that might be battling with doubt, battling with fear, battling with, energies that are in the way of you actually taking action. These could be distractions or interferences. I'm getting your energetic space being invaded by something, or you feeling that you don't have the energy, the motivation, or the inspiration. It's like the energies are floating around in your mind. You can feel them in your heart, like this is what you want to do, but maybe it's your physical body, maybe it's something else, a reason, or whatever it is that is just not allowing you to move forward. I've been in this energy before, and whenever I've been in this energy of stagnancy, it's almost like you're full of this energy, but you're not able to put it out there and create. It's that creative spark. And it feels like I might be stuck in there, and it doesn't have any outlet or a way of expressing itself. So I feel there's an opportunity coming in for you as you let go. What is it right now that is taking up your time, Aquarius? Where is it that you're wasting energy? And because you're aware of it, you're kind of like, I know this is the thing that's in the way, but I keep doing it because it's comfortable, it's familiar, like the change, like whatever this reason is. You've been feeling something different. You've been feeling like, okay, I know this is it. I know I have to do something about it. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to step into that power to do something about it, especially if you feel this is the action that you need to take. I usually use music to motivate myself. I actually have a system that I've put myself in. It's a schedule. I like to call it a system, a ritual, a routine, whatever you want to have in your life that keeps me aligned. So I get up every morning at the same time. I have a morning ritual where, I'm getting ready, I'm playing music, I'm meditating, I'm focusing on my readings, what I'm going to create, what is the energy, tuning in, all of that kind of stuff. There's a whole system I have in place in order for me to keep myself connected to what's important and not giving into my emotions or feelings that weigh me down. And I know this is something that sometimes we battle with. It's not something easy for some of us, especially when we have, emotional baggage that we're carrying, or a lot of other kind of baggage. But it's something that we can cultivate slowly in our lives. And I've had this routine, I'm not kidding you, since I was 16 years old. I've had this system in my life of getting up early. I give myself at least an hour and a half to get ready. Not that I need all that time, but I like to take my time and not rush. right? So I know I need an hour and a half, and I don't care what time. Sometimes I have to be somewhere at 5:30. I'll get up an hour and a half early. It doesn't matter. I give myself that. So it's understanding yourself and knowing what you need and implementing that and using discipline and accountability to stay in that space and keep that energy moving. And this is also a form of filling your cup. You're taking care of yourself first. So I make sure I take care of myself first before I'm out here filming, before I'm doing anything and giving my energy out there. I'm making sure I am fully full and overflowing in energy before I put my energy out there. So Spirit is calling you to tap in, pull your energy back. I feel the people pleasing is coming in because sometimes we just want to make everyone happy. Sometimes we would just want to be in this harmonious state. And I feel you're just naturally someone that likes to create harmony and balance. You just like to help, Aquarius, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel you have a really big heart. You are naturally a nurturer. You love to nurture others. You love to help. You love to support. But sometimes you tend to forget about yourself. So this is where those of you that do forget about yourself, Spirit is calling you back to you to make sure that you're actually taking action on giving yourself enough love, enough nourishment, enough nurture. You're taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul, your wellness. Okay, without that, you can't really give energy out there because you're going to keep depleting yourself. So it's really important that you keep yourself rooted and grounded. This has been a big message in my readings, I know, but I feel it's important that I remind you to stay connected to yourself. Now, I see some of you wanting to build or create something in your life, and June is the perfect opportunity of opening up some space in your own energetic space, in your own soul, to allow yourself to put energy somewhere that is important, something that is in alignment with you, something that brings you happiness and peace in your life. It is now time for you to be an active participant in the co-creation of that desired reality. So where is it in your life that you want to put your energy? Is there something that you're passionate about? Because I'm feeling a spark here. I'm seeing the sun rising, the days getting longer, especially for those of us in the northern hemisphere. Like, I love the summertime. I just love the sun. It nourishes me. It makes me more energetic. I feel good in the sun. So whenever the sun is out, I am embracing it, right? So it feels like the sun is out in your life. And I know those of you that are in the southern hemisphere, you still get sun. It's just blocked by the clouds. So we become our own sun, right? We now get up in the morning as our own light. So we have to cultivate that. We have to create that in our lives. And I feel that you have the power to receive this energy and create it in your life. And the month of June is giving us this activation point as we step into the month of June, this energy. Some of you are feeling this already, right? So Spirit is not wanting you to waste your energy. So what are some things that you're doing right now in your life that feel like they could do, like where you could do something different? Now, the Queen has some challenges in the background. The mountains to me represent challenges or hurdles or things that are in the way that don't give us sight of what is ahead of us, and we have to move through this energy. It doesn't have to override the experience we're trying to create for ourselves, right? So if we do have challenges, it doesn't mean that they have to weigh over our life or hang over our head like a cloud. Instead, what we want to do is move through it, put on our problem-solving hats and problem solve our way through it. You are someone that has a lot of wisdom and knowledge. That is what Spirit wants you to apply in your life, rather than being fearful or distracting yourself from actually moving through the block or that energy, which is that tree that is in front of this cup. So imagine this as your desire. Look at how big it is, how grand it is. It looks like it's blocked, but it's actually not, right? She can climb up the tree, she can go around it, then she'll see it, right? So you're meant to either go above the challenges, around them, under them, or through them. That's for you to decide, whatever feels right for you, because there's some challenges sometimes that are in the way that we don't have to actually go through. But then there's some that we actually have to face. And we know, I always feel, and it might be different for you, Aquarius, but anytime I see a challenge ahead of me, I know whether or not I'm going through it or not, right? I can just feel it, I can sense it. And I feel that you're going to know. You're going to know. And right now you're being lifted up, you're being elevated, and it feels like an ascension. So you may feel ascension symptoms right now, but you are definitely elevating in frequency and vibration. And it feels energy that is elevating you is around you through people. There may be people that are uplifting you and bringing your vibration and frequency up. So the people that you surround yourself with this month of June are going to matter, because their energy, they're either going to lift you or drop you down. You get to choose the kind of energies you want to surround yourself with and how you want to experience this month. So Spirit is calling you to choose wisely. And I feel that you're going to be the center of attention somewhere in your life. Like, you are in this place where you are being heard. You're able to express yourself in a way that you haven't. And opportunities are going to arise. Opportunities are going to show up where you get to actually step into your full power and unleash it in the world. Aquarius, this is really exciting for you, because some of you have been waiting for this experience for a while. So the number 4, the number 13, and the number 2, but I'm also getting the number 11 coming in. These are definitely going to show up. And it's just letting you know that you are going through a major shift. You are transforming. You are evolving. Your life experiences allowing you to go through these many different evolution experiences, like these versions of you. And I feel that you're really connecting with yourself deeply through the experiences you're having. And there's a harmonization, this syncing of energies that are making you or having you feel your life's experience differently. I don't know how to explain this to you. It feels like it's more of a spiritual experience for you. And you know, your connection to spirit here is going to go very deep. There's a lot of information that you're going to have access to here. And I feel you're coming to this connection point with the High Priestess card where it's going to unlock information. It feels like an intuitive download. And maybe one day you're going to wake up and something clicks, or you're going to find a solution to a problem that you had. And it just shows up out of nowhere. Maybe you're having a conversation with someone, but this communication, the way forward and the way that you're meant to navigate it, the information and the knowledge and the guidance that you're seeking is coming in for you now. And you know what? The roadblocks, there's going to be a lot of things cleared away this month of June for you. And it's because you're following your instincts. You are listening to your intuition here. So I'm getting a deep connection to animals, and I'm also getting the energy of clouds. Clouds are coming in. So maybe the area you're living, it's been very cloudy, or you've been seeing cloud formations. Something to do with clouds, fog or mist. It's like the energy of clouds. It's very cool. It's just, I don't know how else to explain it other than the image of this card, because there's a lot of clouds, mist, smoke, right? So you might be seeing this as a theme somewhere in your life. And there's like a revealing that is happening through this. Like you're starting to recognize or become aware of things that you weren't aware of before. You're gaining a new perspective, a new way of seeing things. And I'm getting illusions dissolving. So finally, something is about to clear away that you've been holding on to. So the process of you releasing and letting go and becoming aware of distractions, you know, where your energy is being focused towards. Is it people pleasing? Are you being someone else? So this is actually connecting you back to your true essence, to your authenticity. This is you stepping into your power and rising in that, rather than becoming small or someone else because of someone else, right? It's almost like you're, and maybe someone might not like this version of you, and that's okay. No, not everyone is meant to like us, right? And sometimes we want people to like us. We want people to connect with us because we want to connect with them, but there's something different happening here for you. So they want you to release the worry and the weight of this burden of people pleasing, if that's what you're experiencing in your life, right? Maybe you have a hard time saying no. Maybe you want to say no, but you end up saying yes. But something deep down inside of you is asking you to start choosing yourself now. So yeah, this is really interesting, the High Priestess. And I'm getting a shaky energy. It feels like something is about to split. what is this that they're wanting you to know about splitting? It feels like there's a split in the timeline and you're about to shift into a new energy. This is what it feels like. Like it feels like the ground split in half. And you get to choose whether you want to stay here or you want to move into this next timeline. Okay, so and it's being revealed to you, like you're connecting with it. You're starting to experience things a bit differently in your life experience. So to me, this feels a bit confusing, and maybe you feel confused around what is going on in your life. Maybe you're having a hard time making a decision or coming to a conclusion or a solution or something like that. And I feel, again, Spirit is reflecting to you like a mirror what you need to see, and it's not coming from externally. So maybe you're somebody that likes to ask people what to do or ask for advice or whatever it is, like information external to you, but they're actually drawing you inward. They want you to trust yourself and trust your intuition here around something, because you don't need that external validation, that external confirmation or advice. Maybe you have been listening to that, not actually living your own life, and this is why they're bringing you back to yourself. And I feel this is where you're really going to see the clearing of energies. There's a major, like, it feels like a haul, you know, when we have a bunch of clothing and we're doing a haul, but this is a haul on the things that you are clearing away out of your life. It's like, look, these are all the things that were there before that I know I need to clear. So I'm going to show you and clear them out. It's like they're coming into your awareness so you can clear them out. It feels like you're cleaning out the closet here. I don't know. There's something here in the background. Pay attention to your dreams here, Aquarius. Spirit is communicating to you in your dreams, especially if you remember your dreams. I know some of us don't, and that's totally okay. But if you are having dreams, I do feel that Spirit is communicating to you through your dreams right now. Even the evening hours, something to do with fear. Now, fear is an illusion. It's false evidence appearing real, right? So they want you to face your fears, walk through them. I know that's hard to do when you're actually doing them, but the more that you practice, the better you'll get at it. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This is going to be an animal guide for you in this month of June. So some of you might already be seeing this animal in your life. If you do see this animal, remember, it's with you this month. It's guiding you. So we are getting Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Look at that. Some of you are going to experience a rebirth energy in your life, and you might be seeing a bat already. Hearing the word bat, I'm getting Batman also coming up. So I don't know if any of you recently watched Batman. A rebirth is assured, and the number 5. I feel you have very adventurous spirit, Aquarius. You're someone that seeks freedom. You seek truth, and you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid to move with the wind, and you don't settle. I feel you're not somebody that's going to settle here. So there's definitely something that you're working through, and you know, again, the energy external to you, especially with people, I feel you have to put some healthy boundaries up. Okay, some healthy boundary, and say no more often, especially when you mean no. Okay, so the oracle message here is, after something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. So something is finally over and there is a new beginning. Rebirth is assured, just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and your worries, and assures you that this is a new version of your dream. This move from darkness into light, from lost to found and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. So love has to be at the core here. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that coming morning all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is right for you. And your protection message is, what are you refusing to let die, Aquarius? Bat Spirit is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that has already run its course. A new story is being poised to be born. So some dreams are only meant to last for a moment in time. Sometimes they were only there to slow you down as you recollaborate in preparation for the new life that will give way to what you really want. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something. At least you're saying goodbye to its familiar form. Perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so that you can be reborn. This temporary time in the dark doesn't have to be scary, sad though. Bat Spirit gives her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate these unknown caves of temporary emptiness. You will emerge with a new perspective, and Bat Spirit will witness you giving birth to the life that matches the intentions and desires of your heart and your soul. So look at that. The energy of Bat Spirit is guiding you this month of June. So yeah, I have a feeling if you haven't seen a bat, you're going to see one. You're going to hear the name, or you're going to hear the word bat. So let's pull an angel card to end this reading. So prosperity, look at this. You're linking and connecting with the energy of prosperity. It is all around you. So the number 8 is going to be your guiding number. There's a balance of personal power here. Spirit is calling you to harmonize and balance your personal power. Victory is coming through. You're going to find yourself overcoming challenges, experiencing success, a lot of strength that is coming through the experiences you're going through, and the energy of abundance. So look at that. Blessings and miracles are coming in for you. So this is what they want you to embrace and be open to. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.